Can I really start a poultry farm with very little capital and scale it up significantly? And my answer is a resounding yes. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start a poultry farm with just 50 chicks and, with smart planning and hard work, grow that operation to a massive 5,000 birds within a single year. This isn't just theory. This is a roadmap based on tried and tested strategies. Let's dive into the first step, laying the foundation with your first 50 chicks. This initial step is crucial for learning the fundamentals, like how much feeds they need and how they behave, without risking too much capital. For these 50 birds, I highly recommend starting with broilers. They have a quick turnaround, meaning you see profits faster, which is essential for reinvesting. Your initial setup for 50 chicks needs to be simple but effective. You'll need a small, secure brooding area. Even a large box or a small, insulated shed will work. The essentials are a heat lamp to maintain the perfect temperature, a chick-appropriate feeder. Use pine shavings or rice hulls for bedding. The initial cost for these 50 chicks, feed for their 6-week growth cycle, and basic equipment should be manageable, often under a couple of $100s, depending on your location. Focus intensely on their care for these first 6 weeks. Biosecurity is paramount. Keep the area clean, ensure fresh feed and water, and monitor their health daily. This is your learning curve. You'll master temperature control, recognize signs of illness, and understand feed consumption. By the end of 6 weeks, your broilers will be ready for market. Now, here's where the magic of compounding begins. Step 2. Reinvestment and growth. Once you've sold your first batch of 50 broilers, resist the urge to spend all your profits. Instead, reinvest the majority of that income. Your goal now is to purchase 200 chicks. This requires a slightly larger brooding area. You might need an additional heat lamp, more feeders, and waterers, but much of your initial equipment can still be utilized. By this point, you've gained invaluable experience. You're more confident in managing a larger group. The 6-week cycle repeats, and your revenue multiplies. Again, take a small portion for yourself, but funnel the bulk back into the business. Step 3. Accelerated expansion. After successfully raising and selling your 200 birds, you're now ready to make a significant leap to 1,000 chicks. This is often where many people get intimidated, but you've built the foundation. At this stage, you'll likely need to construct a purpose-built poultry house, even if it's a relatively simple structure. This house needs proper ventilation, adequate space, remember the square footage per bird rule, and more robust feeding and watering systems, possibly even automatic ones if your budget allows. Consider buying feed in bulk to reduce costs. You might also start thinking about market diversification, selling directly to consumers, local restaurants, or small stores. This phase will feel like a much bigger operation, and it is. But the profit margins from 1,000 birds are substantial, allowing you to quickly recover your investment in the new housing. And finally, step 4, the exponential jump to 5,000 birds within that year. By the time you've successfully managed 1,000 birds, you've developed significant expertise. You understand the market, you've established your supply chains for feed and chicks, and you have a clear picture of your operational costs. To reach 5,000, you'll likely need to expand your housing considerably, either by building another large shed or adding extensions. At this scale, efficiency becomes paramount. You'll want to invest in more automated systems, automated feeders, nipple drinkers, and better ventilation. Consider hiring a part-time helper if the workload becomes too much. This is where your farm truly becomes a commercial enterprise. You'll be negotiating better prices for bulk feed and getting better terms from chick suppliers. Your marketing efforts can also scale up, perhaps reaching out to larger distributors or establishing a strong online presence for direct sales. Now, let's talk about the timeline. This isn't an overnight success story, but it's entirely achievable within a year. Months 1 to 2. Focus on your first 50 birds. Learn, profit, and save. Months 3 to 4. Reinvest in 200 chicks. Scale up your brooding and management. Months 5 to 8. Make the big leap to 1,000 birds. Build or acquire suitable housing. This is your biggest growth phase. Months 9 to 12. With the revenue from your 1,000 bird cycles, expand further to accommodate 5,000 birds. This might involve sequential batches, with new chicks arriving as older ones are sold, maintaining a steady flow. What are the key takeaways for making this happen? 1. Start small, learn fast. Don't overcommit initially. Your first 50 birds are your training wheels. 2. Reinvest your profits. This is non-negotiable. Every dollar saved and reinvested is fuel for growth. 3. Prioritize biosecurity. Diseases can wipe out your entire farm. Cleanliness, vaccination, and strict entry protocols are your best defense. 4. Find your market. Know who you're selling to, whether it's local households, butchers, or restaurants. A consistent market is vital for consistent cash flow. 5. Be adaptable and persistent. There will be challenges, mortality, market fluctuations, unexpected costs. Learn from them and keep pushing forward. Growing from 50 chicks to 5,000 birds in a year is an ambitious goal, but with dedication, smart financial management, and continuous learning, it is absolutely within reach. It's a testament to the power of reinvestment and consistent effort in agricultural entrepreneurship. If you found this roadmap helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more practical advice, and let me know in the comments below if you're planning to start your own poultry journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.